Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. Welcome to this mid-March energy check-in for you. Middle of the month, we are getting ready to close up Pisces season. We're heading into Aries season, so a little bit of water, a little bit of fire, all within 1 month. We've got daylight savings time, we've got spring equinox, lots of changes, and I'm hoping that this reading finds you well. So Gemini, let's get started with oracle cards first. This is the Sonia Choquette Trust Your Vibes Oracle cards. I'm going to do a couple shuffles and we're going to get right to it. Finding this oracle card that is going to fit the situation. It's been pretty interesting to see how the other signs oracle cards, the oracle card continues to affect the rest of the tarot reading. So let's see how yours does. For the sign of Gemini, an oracle card, please. Listen to your heart. Ooh, that just is so pretty. It makes me think of that song. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart when it's all you can do. I won't try to sing it, but if you know this, you can look those lyrics up. Highly recommend that song from the 80s, 90s. It's great. Number 44, this is card number, or this adds up to the number 8. And in numerology, 8 is about prosperity, abundance, and manifestation. And I mean, it's very simple. Listen to your heart. I know you're an air sign, and I know you're in the mental side of things. You think about things with your brain. But in this instance, in this middle of the month moment, it might call for you to go opposite of your normal direction of travel and take it down south from your head to your heart. Just some words of advice. Take it or leave it. That's always up to you, always. I'm going to grab the When Women Had Wings, and we're going to get started with tarot. Shuffle this up a few times, and let's get ready to offer up the perfect reading for the sign of Gemini. What they need to hear, what they need to know, what will help them along their journey of this road we call life. Thank you very much for being here, Gemini. Let's split this deck 3 ways. And then let's knock out that which no longer serves. For the sign of Gemini, let's get 3 cards out for them, please. 3 cards for the sign of Gemini. Gemini. All right, let's go. 3 cards. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Beautiful. Very successful. 10 of Wands. That's 2 10s side by side. So big message right out of the gate of completions, end of journeys, final stages. Let's see what else. And death. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, but the death is major arcana for the sign of Scorpio. Let's move these out of the way a bit. Bottom of the deck, we've got 8 of Wands. So there's this feeling overall of the need to get things done. Let's hurry. Let's put that out there. Let's get those emails. Let's make those phone calls. Let's do stuff. Let's make things happen. Let's move in and shake in kind of energy. We have the 10 of Pentacles, and this is all about legacy. This is family legacy. This is, we've made it. We've survived. We have succeeded. We have started literally probably with nothing, and look at us now. It reminds me of the Jeffersons. We're moving on up to the sky, to the deluxe apartment. Da, 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 da. So the 10 of Pentacles for you, Gemini, is a sign that everything you've been contributing to for however long, it's worth it. And it's been worth it. And you're not going to regret doing it. Your investment in your time, in your health, in your money, in your love life, it's all been for a good cause. The Ten of Wands, very different than the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands is, I have reached a place where my burdens are so great that I am done. I'm done breaking my back for everybody. I'm done bending over backwards for everybody. I'm done doing all the heavy lifting for everybody. I am done being the workhorse and the one that everybody relies on. The Ten of Wands, is I'm done. I'm going to be in something where the effort is fair. I'm going to be in something where if I give, they give. It's not going to be any more of this one-way street kind of energy. And that's the good thing about the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands means that something is culminated. It's at the end point so that we can start back to the energy of one, and we can start maybe on a more even keel. I'm not going to be the only one to do all the laundry. I'm not going to be the only one to do all the cooking and the cleaning and etc. There's going to be a fair and share effort, or I'm out. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting from that for you. And then we've got death. And death here is the major arcana representing the sign Scorpio. And it is about finality. It's about an ending to something so that something new can begin. Very much what I was kind of concluding to with the Ten of Wands. The Death card just kind of confirms that whatever it is that you've been working so hard doing, and you have determined that boundaries need to be set, a new rule system needs to be put out there. Very clear. The Death card confirms that that's the case. You're going to make sure that the energy that's unhealthy isn't going to perpetuate. We're going to put a stop to that. We're going to start over and fresh with new boundaries. And that Ten of Pentacles, what that says is, I think you're still going to continue to put effort into the long-term gains, but there needs to be some rewriting of the rules on how you are operating. I'm not sure if this is at work or if this is in your family. It's not really clear, but I do know that once this ending, or this ending of the way things have been going is initiated, it's going to be like rapid fire changes and messages and communications about that. This is the Tarot of Mystical Moments. We're going to shuffle this up and let's see what we get as far as clarifying this top row for the sign of Gemini. Clarifying that top row for Gemini. Let's see. For the sign of Gemini, let's clarify that Ten of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Clarify that Ten of Pentacles. It's because the Page of Swords. So the Ten of Pentacles, it was hard won. It was well deserved though, because there was a lot of investigation and curiosity that went into the building of this legacy energy. There was a lot of questions that were asked. There's a lot of people looking into it as far as, like, I'm going to say, if this is a relationship, you and your partner doing a lot of like soul searching to get to, we're on the same page. We're building our legacy for our family. Why is the Ten of Wands here for the sign of Gemini? Why is Ten of Wands? Why did Gemini have to say, no more? No more. I'm going to put in effort, but only if the other person does too. The Sun. This is major arcana for the sign of Leo. Very interesting, because it was almost like when you finally put your foot down and said, no more, the sun came out. And the sun shines on the situation in a very positive way. It brings joy. It brings happiness. It's delightful. It's energetically positive. It's open. It's revealing. And so there was the opportunity, because there was this finality, this ending, there was this opportunity to start fresh. Yeah, like the death card said, I mean, it's the beginning of something else once something ends. Transformation. The sun is just saying yes. Big thumbs up. Big thumbs up to that. Awesome. Absolutely joyful and happy energy overall. Why is the death card there? What is this death card for the sign of Gemini? Clarify that death card, please. For the sign of Gemini, death card energy. Aha, look at that. The 10 of Cups, and at the bottom of the deck, yeah, the Empress. Wow, that is so beautiful. You want me to really make it like seal the deal? Listen to your heart, okay? Listen to your heart. There was this really feels like family energy now. It seems like these two people had, I mean, we've got 10 of Cups, we've got Empress. Okay. It seems like these two people were going down the road, definitely building their legacy. But there had to be like a coming to Jesus, if you will. We've got to listen. I was willing to do everything in this family until now. I can't anymore. My back's killing me. I am exhausted mentally, physically, all the things. I can't do it all by myself. And that has to end. And the other person got very curious with you about, well, what can we do? What can we change? This messaging started happening back and forth quickly. The sun came out and said, whatever it is you guys are talking about, thumbs up. Good job. Keep going. Keep talking. Keep Page of Swords in the situation. And lo and behold, we landed ourselves into the 10 of Cups, which is emotional bliss. It is emotional satisfaction, happiness, absolute, divine, absolutely awesome. 10 of Cups is the emotional culmination of the heart space, where you and your loved one have reached this pinnacle of your heart. Remember, listen to your heart. Ooh, this is so cool. And then this clarification at the bottom of the deck, the Empress. This is divine mama energy. This is Mother Earth. This is pregnancies. This is the blessing of abundance. The Empress is ruled by the planet Venus. And this card represents Taurus and Libra. And it just is a glowing confirmation that there is blessings in this situation. And there is proliferation in this situation. And when the two of you are on the same page and nobody's getting taken advantage of and everything's fair and open and even and out in the wide, bright light of the sun, then blessings just keep coming and coming and coming. And everybody feels like they're getting their needs met, while also everybody is on the same page financially and emotionally and stability wise, and their fire is there, this 8 of Wands, and we communicate. It's just like everything is here. Whatever's going on for you, it's like jackpot energy of the heart and of the wallet. Gemini, this is your reading. Please remember that I'm on TikTok and I'm on YouTube, and any likes and follows, subscribes, and shares, they're so meaningful and helpful to the channel. Thank you for being here, Gemini. Be blessed. Be well. Namaste.